Network models. Computer networks are created by different entities. Standards are needed so that these heterogeneous networks can communicate with one another. The two best known standards are the OSI model and the Internet model. The OSI, Open Systems Interconnection Model, defines a 7-layer network. The Internet model defines a 5-layer network. Here we will discuss Internet model with occasional references to the OSI model, categories of networks. Today, when we speak of networks, we are generally referring to two primary categories: local area networks and wide area networks. The category into which a network falls is determined by its size. A LAN normally covers an area less than 2 miles. A WAN can be worldwide. Networks of a size in between are normally referred to as metropolitan area networks and span tens of miles. Local area network. A local area network, LAN, is usually privately owned and links the devices in a single office, building, or campus, depending on the needs of an organization and the type of technology used. A LAN can be as simple as 2 PCs and a printer in someone's home office, or it can extend throughout a company and include audio and video peripherals. Currently, LAN size is limited to a few kilometers. LANs are designed to allow resources to be shared between personal computers or workstations. The resources to be shared can include hardware, e.g., a printer, software, e.g., an application program, or data. A common example of a LAN, found in many business environments, links a workgroup of task-related computers, for example, engineering workstations or accounting PCs. One of the computers may be given a large capacity disk drive and may become a server to clients. Software can be stored on this central server and used as needed by the whole group. In this example, the size of the LAN may be determined by licensing restrictions on the number of users per copy of software, or by restrictions on the number of users licensed to access the operating system. In addition to size, LANs are distinguished from other types of networks by their transmission media and topology. In general, a given LAN will use only one type of transmission medium. The most common LAN topologies are bus, ring, and star. Early LANs had data rates in the 4 to 16 megabits per second (Mbps) range. Today, however, speeds are normally 100 or 1000 megabits per second. Wireless LANs are the newest evolution in LAN technology. Wide Area Network. A wide area network, WAN, provides long-distance transmission of data, image, audio, and video information over large geographic areas that may comprise a country, a continent, or even the whole world. A WAN can be as complex as the backbones that connect the Internet, or as simple as a dial-up line that connects a home computer to the Internet. We normally refer to the first as a switched WAN and to the second as a point-to-point WAN, figure 1.11. The switched WAN connects the end systems, which usually comprise a router, internetworking connecting device, that connects to another LAN or WAN. The point-to-point WAN is normally a line leased from a telephone or cable TV provider that connects a home computer or a small LAN to an Internet Service Provider, LSP. This type of WAN is often used to provide Internet access. An early example of a switched WAN is X25, a network designed to provide connectivity between end users. By .25 is being gradually replaced by a high-speed, more efficient network called frame relay. A good example of a switched WAN is the asynchronous transfer mode, ATM network, which is a network with fixed-size data unit packets called cells. Another example of WANs is the wireless WAN that is becoming more and more popular. We discuss wireless WANs and their evolution later in details. Metropolitan Area Networks. A metropolitan area network, MAN, is a network with a size between a LAN and a WAN. It normally covers the area inside a town or a city. It is designed for customers who need a high-speed connectivity, normally to the Internet, and have endpoints spread over a city or part of city. A good example of a MAN is the part of the telephone company network that can provide a high-speed DSL line to the customer. Another example is the cable TV network that originally was designed for cable TV, but today can also be used for high-speed data connection to the Internet. Interconnection of networks. Internetwork today. It is very rare to see a LAN, a MAN, or a LAN in isolation. They are connected to one another. When two or more networks are connected, they become an internetwork or Internet. As an example, assume that an organization has two offices, one on the East Coast and the other on the West Coast. The established office on the West Coast has a bus topology LAN. The newly opened office on the East Coast has a star topology LAN. The president of the company lives somewhere in the middle and needs to have control over the company from her home. To create a backbone WAN for connecting these three entities, two LANs and the president's computer, a switched WAN operated by a service provider such as a telecom company has been leased. To connect the LANs to this switched WAN, however, 3 point-to-point WANs are required. These point-to-point WANs can be a high-speed DSL line offered by a telephone company or a cable modern line offered by a cable TV provider, as shown in Figure 1.12.